you feel about this tour that Billy has set up for us? You know.
Well, I'm starting to get very, very excited. I'm with my guys that I've been working with for years and years and years. We've never been out of the country.
Right, as a
unit,
group.
as a group.
Absolutely.
So we've been out of town, but we've never been out of the country. And
as a unit, correct.
And just the thought of these different personalities. I'm the only female. I always am. But here
You're a
is
strong woman.
in my home base though. Now I'm going to Australia with these guys. I'm getting more and more excited. Billy Blake has come to Chicago to just put the icing on the cake.
Yep.
And
Long pause. Wait for it.
This program brought to you
the
by
city.
WCTA.
Sounds of the city. Do they have sounds like this in Australia?
I don't think they do, but
With an accent, though.
with an accent. Yeah. They sort of sound like
So,
But no, Australia's going to be your hometown. It's going to be on your, you're going to be the queen of Australia.
he's already been telling me about insects and all the critters around.
Don't worry about. I should never
Australia.
said nothing.
Yeah, you shouldn't have,
I
because
shouldn't
I
have.
know. I'm kind of nervous about that, but otherwise, it's coming together as a very exciting trip. It's going to be exciting. We'll get to interact with the just average country people of the country.
Okay.
No, that's not.
And I'm excited to be able to go with my guys. I'm just wondering what is it going to be like.
Yeah, that's the.
What's it
mystery.
going to be like? Because
What about the writing, the song that you wrote, "Know Thyself"? So let's hear about that.
Actually, I must say my sister wrote the song, but I asked her to write a song for me.
Okay.
She's a writer.
Right.
Okay. She's done many shows. Lorna Boston in Detroit. She's done many movies, and she's played with us at the Point Park.
Absolutely.
So I'm saying, when we have this collaborative CD, and I'm not singing a song myself, that ain't right.
Right.
I'm a featured artist here in Australia, so that ain't right. So I told my sister, I need you to write a song for me. I told her what I was thinking. I said, just think of me. If you were me. And she did just that.
Right.
She did exactly that. When she wrote it and she sent it to me, I was like, I could have said it better. This is what I would say,
Yeah. When I was actually doing the drums and watching you, it seemed like the way you were direct. Until you came in and started directing, then when you did that, all of a sudden the song became yours in my head.
Right.
Because before then I wasn't really used to hearing it. And when you came and directed me, and all of a sudden, I'm watching you, and then all of a sudden it became clear.
And at that very time, I was letting my sister listen to it on the phone. I had
really?
phone on. So she was listening, I was dancing and telling her how,
and it was perfect.
This is a good dancing song,
Yeah.
And, I'm glad it came across. It's doing so good because that song came together.
Right.
When she first wrote the song and she found a rinky-dink drum beat or reggae beat, I don't know where you find them online or something, and she sent it to me, and she sent it to B-Train, and he listened to it, and I told him what kind of groove I want. I brought up all my favorite people like Steel Pulse and Bob Marley and Damian Marley and all those grooves. I tried to play all those songs.
Right.
But and he said, stop listening to anything else, Right. So then we came in the studio after work.
Right.
On Tuesday.
I remember I went home.
Yeah, you went home. And we had no rest, and we came after work. And it was like magic. We weren't quite, we had to get into it, just like we got into the stuff
Wait a minute. You
tonight.
said we were at the Winter Bar, Then you left her to come record.
Yes.
So, first of all, let's not leave out Kevin Smith, because
Right.
that is where
Oh,
we're recording
yes.
here at
Oh,
Island
yeah.
Records, and he
Absolutely.
stays up all night and then lets you
Absolutely.
come there.
Absolutely.
And
I had
stick
called
with you.
Kevin a couple of days before to
Uh-huh.
ask him, and he didn't really confirm it until that day. I called him a couple of days, and Billy Blake. I called Billy
yeah.
In
to
Australia.
tell him, look,
In
I want to
Australia.
have in Australia,
That's right.
and told him, look, you got to get in touch with Kevin. Tell him that I would like to have a recording session when B Train is here. He had just
And you
come
told
in.
me too,
And
that's
it was
right.
his birthday, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was his birthday. That's
Yeah.
why he was here. So I said, we got to go in the studio then. Joe is available.
Right.
And so it was Joe, Kevin, B Train. Who else? Oh, and Keith Kelly.
Keith Kelly.
Right, yeah.
Keith
did
Kelly and
Keith
myself.
Kelly, who did a wonderful
Yeah,
job.
he
on
did.
it.
And we learned the song then. We learned it. I mean, I had learned it a little bit from B Train on the phone, but he kind of like laid down that different groove that we have,
Right.
and got me into the phrasing. I got into the phrasing. We got into the groove of it, just like we got into the groove of your song, Billy. I didn't
Yeah.
have it. I mean, we've got that. I mean, that's blues, right?
I think.
Get in there with it.
I think. Okay.
Say hi to them.
Yeah. Say hi
This
to
is
them.
my. This is, ladies and gentlemen of Australia, citizens of my fellow countrymen. This is your future queen. When I take over this place, when I take over down there, we're gonna run everything.
I love it.
I'll put her in charge of everything.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
but-
a story to be told about Billy too, because the reason why this is all coming about is when
Billy's baby.
Billy started coming to the Wonder Bar. I don't even know how you first came. You know who brought you there first. But when he
I
came,
found it. I tell you, they're all great stories.
well, when he came, he saw the Pro Jam and was inspired to play with us, and.
I was terrified.
You know, and he was terrified. He acted terrified. I'm like, who is this?
Played
old
terrified.
Australian ass coming up here
Yeah.
asking, can he play?
You didn't like
and
me.
said,
You
can
didn't
he?
like me.
I did like
You
you.
didn't like me.
I did like you, but he was really
Didn't like
pushy.
me. I was just
He was
I was a
pushy.
drunken Australian moron abroad.
He was, and he was, and he was trying to treat me like a
Oh, I was. No, I did not.
No,
That's
no,
very good.
I was just,
Yeah.
No, he never did. He's always been the
Very
perfect gentleman.